You're doing an intro?
The Lord does not need your money.
Yes, that was the intro.
If anyone heard me, I literally was like, wait, are you doing an intro? And then she played it. So
wait, where's the intro?
Hi!
Here it is.
We're here.
Hi, Kirsten. We are here.
Hi.
It's Monday night. It's time for family night. Who gives a about anything else that's going on anywhere else on YouTube? Not me.
Not me. And for all of our snarky friends, look what me and Megan happen to be wearing.
Oh, I should show the back.
They came. Yes. You need to stand up a little bit. There we go. Outer darkness or bust. So
yes,
the t-shirts have that. The hoodies don't have anything on the back, although I will be changing that soon because I need something. But on the sleeve, it says Snarkian.
That's right.
So all sorts of fun things. Megan's hat came too. Show your hat. My stuff is all coming tomorrow.
Okay, I have to go to the other room to get my hat, so you're going to have to stall and talk to the people. But all I have to say right now for this very moment is who has 2 thumbs and does not give a what anybody says about her on YouTube? Me.
Oh, nobody says anything about me yet. So
be right back.
Yet. Give it a moment. I'm going like this so I can read the comments off my screen. Hello, everyone. We're so glad you're here. Today is going to be a fun night. Well, we're talking about a story tonight that is pretty intense, especially for children. This was a story that scared out of me as a child because it's literally burning and taking people who believed. I mean, it's very intense. It's very
graphic.
And I have to say that, you know, me and Megan have obviously had heavy things going on. It's the first of the year. It's always really busy at my work. First of the year, people coming in, getting new clients, getting things taken care of. And I literally told Megan on the phone, I'm so glad it's Monday because I need just a fun time with our followers and chatting and making light of sacred things because we all know that's my favorite thing to do.
Okay, but
so
look how
please
cute this hat
comment
is.
and laugh with us. Okay, look how cute the beanie is. And look how cute Megan looks in it. Clip
I love
it. Your little dance.
My little beanie dance. It's too hot to wear it, though. It is 75 degrees outside right now.
It was cold today here. It was like mid 40s, low 50s. So
dang.
I was cold today. Yeah, I even put on a cardigan in my office because I got a little chilly. I know. I know. It was so funny, too. One of my coworkers, he was like, I like your... And I was like, I would not help him. I was like, and he goes, Jack cardigan? I think is what it's called. I was like, it is a cardigan. Good job.
Is it made of jacquard? Jacquardigan.
It's a jacquard cardigan.
That's right.
But,
well, it has been a rough end to the year. So I'm glad we're here. I'm glad it's Monday night and we're just going to chill and hang out. I love that.
Before we begin, though, this is very important. Okay, before we begin. As we all know, I made a delicious recipe for our treat tonight, which I love. It reminds me of Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal milk. That's what this is to me, adult version. I've also made it as a milkshake. It's also delightful. Just add some ice or vanilla ice cream. So Megan did not have this because, and I'm going to shame her on air, and I already told her I was going to shame her on air. Megan is living in Texas for many, many years, perhaps even longer than I did. And
yes, I've lived here now for over 30 years.
She didn't know what horchata was. Please, shame. Shame. Where's my bell? Shame.
Boo! Boo to you.
Rubbish.
The queen of slime.
Megan.
The queen of filth. The queen of putrescence.
You have to try horchata. It is so yummy. It's not, well, I guess it depends where you get it. It's not super sweet. It's like thinner than milk, but it has like a little bit of like a cinnamon sugar. It literally, to me, tastes like Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal milk.
Listen,
and it is
I
delightful.
have to say, when I read the recipe, I was like, horchata. I'm not sure exactly what that is. I knew it had vaguely to do with cinnamon. But then I went to the next ingredient, and the next ingredient was my least favorite drink of all time, cinnamon fireball whiskey. And I was like,
this
no.
is the thing.
So therefore, this is what I'm having tonight because I felt like
Are you having some rosé?
No, this is Prosecco with a little bit of raspberry liqueur.
Oh, yum. That's what we did the other day, or I did. Okay, so, oh, my AirPod died. Whoops. Hopefully I don't.
Oopsies. You sound
hopefully
fine.
It won't go out. Okay. So I have been trying to cater drinks that I knew both of us would really like. But then I realized we're drinking a lot of whiskey. We're drinking a lot of, like tequila or fruity drinks, or we're having the old fashions because those are just my go-to. And I'm like, we need to branch out a little bit. And
True.
I have a giant thing of Fireball that someone gave me once because I had told a bad Fireball whiskey story and they thought that would be funny. So I've had it literally for probably at least 4 or 5 years, just sitting there. I cracked it open tonight. But I do enjoy it very much with the horchata if you do the ratios correctly.
I will probably try it at some point, but today was not that day. I didn't really get to celebrate New Year's Eve, and so that's why I decided on Prosecco.
I understand.
And also, I want to issue a public service announcement because I feel like many people don't know this.
Yes.
If you are buying your Fireball in a gas station, it is not whiskey. It is some type of wine because they're not allowed to serve liquor in gas stations. And so therefore it is some kind of malted beer, hoppy sort of something that has the same flavor. It is not the authentic Fireball, and it is definitely not whiskey. If you go to the liquor store and you buy Fireball, then the real branded stuff is actual whiskey, but not if you buy it in a gas station. Just a fun fact.
Or an interesting fact. I don't know about fun, but it's a fact.
Interesting. It is a fact. It is a true fact. Let's just say that.
It is a fact.
You're right, Trevor Larson. Technically, it is schnapps and not whiskey. And I want to scroll back up to this comment. This is my favorite comment so far of the evening.
What?
Keith Brooksbank says, Angela and I are listening together, eating English fish and chips, plus drinking fizzy pop and not wearing garments. That sounds amazing to me. That sounds like the best night of my life.
I agree.
I too want to eat fish and chips and drink fizzy pop. Kirsten, let's go to England.
Okay. Let me get my PTO approved.
You said okay, and then you looked down. That means you're lying.
That's because I thought of all the work I have tomorrow.
Yes, I too thought of all the work that I have between now and June, and it is not desirable.
No.
Or delicious to the taste.
No. But I mean, I feel like Fireball also goes along with today since we're talking about fire.
It does go along with today.
I also have to tell you guys, I found on the actual Fireball website, just for some gigs, I went there and they had a shot called the F-bomb.
Oh.
And it was Fireball and Red Bull, and that's called the F-bomb. And I do not want that, like, ever.
No.
So there's that.
No, thank you.
Anyway,
and just in going along with the theme of the evening being, somewhat burning things, I burned my garments.
Yeah,
it was really fun.
Good
I
for
had a burning ceremony. It was a little ritual. I taped it. I do have the videos still. I burned a lot of things, and it was very cathartic.
I threw mine away because I felt like that was very would make Mormons angry. I strongly considered donating them to Goodwill just to make them more angry, but I didn't. I decided maybe that was too far. But I did just throw them away in the trash can, and I didn't cut out the little symbols and everything like you're supposed to.
Yeah, so now they're in a landfill somewhere touching other garbage, which I think is great.
Yeah.
I also, I've said this many times, I regret that I was so quick to exit, that I did not think about plotting and planning all of the things that I could have done if I would have kept my recommend current, like buying garments and displaying them or donating them to Goodwill or whatever. Anyway.
That would have been such a good idea. Can you hear me okay still? I've got to plug at least one of them in case one of them dies. So just a moment. I must have just completely forgotten.
Trevor, I too have my Mormon seminary diploma. And I have to tell you that I know for a fact that my mother lied, because she was my seminary teacher my senior year. And we had seminary in my house. And I think that I attended maybe 3 times. And I was shocked as hell when I found out that I was graduating from seminary, because I was like, how did that happen? Because I never went my senior year except for like those 4 times.
Yet you still didn't get into BYU.
I know, it's so
the Lord's
weird.
University.
They did not want me there. You know, one of the things that I found really interesting too, though, that my mom said, is that even if you go to BYU, if you decide you want to do bad things, you can find people to do bad things with. Just because it's BYU doesn't mean that you're not going to find bad friends. Because if you want to drink, 100%. You're going to find bad friends who drink. And if you want to have sex, you're going to find bad friends who want to have sex. And I was like, nope, still don't want to go.
Oh no, my AirPods died. Now I can't hear you.
Oh no, that's awful, because now you can't laugh at all my hilarious
I can't
jokes.
hear you, but I'm going to get my backup, I think, or I don't know what I'm going to do, to be honest.
Well, can you
just a moment? I'll be right back.
She can't hear me. Okay. So all of my suggestions that I was going to give her were going to just fall on deaf ears anyway. So it wouldn't matter if I gave her suggestions. I do want to put another plug in for Thrive in St. George. It is, I believe, the 20th and 21st of February, the 3rd weekend in February. Kirsten and I are going to be there. We're going to have merch. We're going to have giveaways, stickers for all of our friends. And we're going to be there just enjoying the festivities. Neither of us are speaking or anything like that, but they are going to give us a little table to sit at so you can come and meet and greet us. We would love to see you if you're going to be there. Additionally, this is top secret. If you're going to be anywhere in Utah on February 3rd, please email me at askmegan@gmail.com. I'm going to put it in chat. That's Megan with 2 E's. I really want to support a new to me acquaintance who is in need of support that day in Provo. So if anybody is going to be in the Provo area or close enough to Provo that you could travel there for one day on February 3rd, there are some big things happening, and I would really appreciate any support that anybody can give. I myself am trying to get there to support a new to me friend who is going to have a really hard day that day. I can't say more about it publicly, but if you email me, I will tell you exactly what's happening and exactly what we need to do. So I just wanted to put that one out there. And additionally, I'm going to put the link to our shop in chat. It is xmormonsnark.myshopify.com. And we have more than just the t-shirt, the sweatshirt, and the hat. Those are just kind of our favorites right now. We also have a mug. We have a towel. We have a trucker hat. We have a Make LDS Mormon Again shirt. We have a poster. We have some stickers. My favorite is the Irreverent Temple stickers. Those are my favorite. .com. And if anybody is interested in true crime stuff, I will be on Web Sleuths later tonight. So, Keith, that is a great question. When are we coming to England? I have no idea. We do need to plan a trip abroad. I, for one, have never been to England. It has always been a dear dream of mine. I love all things British. I've been to Australia. I've never been to England. I've never been to Ireland. I've never been to New Zealand. And those are my bucket list people. Ooh, Trevor, even though you're not a true crime person, I love this slogan, keep true crime true. Wow, we might have to make some merch about that. Anyway, by the way, I hope you sent stickers to your bully. I have not, but maybe I should. That would be so fun. We did give, my bully did win an award on our New Year's show. as the meanest comment of the world. And he, oddly enough, did not email us to collect his prize. E.T.
I'm back.
As a Megan, I did travel to France, and I do have to say that when I was in France, people said my name correctly because that's where my name comes from. It is French.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. You sound wonderful.
I'm back.
Yay.
Sorry about that. Apparently,
okay.
I did not charge them since we last recorded, and it was like 2 hours.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's okay. We talked about, I put our shop in the chat. We talked about Thrive in St. George. I also talked about anybody who can joining me in Provo on February 3rd for a super top secret mission. And we talked about when you and I are going to England.
I don't even know what you're doing in Provo. Wow. It's like we're not even friends anymore.
Okay. How many times did we talk on the phone today, Kirsten?
Twice.
Yeah.
But it was like 5 minutes.
They were shorter conversations. Both of us were working. So, you know, we
yes. And I only called Megan because I had a problem. I needed to talk out with her. You know what? I don't even care. It is what it is, guys.
Kirsten, not yet.
I'm not going to.
Okay. I was like, you can tell people, but I feel like you need to heal first.
I definitely need to. I haven't even told John. So you're the only person.
Told me something she hasn't even told John yet. Oh my gosh. I feel so good.
One day. All right. All the people are gonna be like, what are they talking about? They're super secret friends. We are super secret friends. Just kidding.
We are. It's true.
Let's talk about burning in the Book of Mormon.
Okay, you know what? I have to say,
this is for the believers, man. Be like, look what could happen to you. Okay, don't come for us.
You feel like
will get burned.
Yeah, it's a little bit in foretaste. Look, I just have to say, I want to give this disclaimer first of all. This story traumatized me as a child because it was a cautionary tale of like, if you're a believer, you may be required to give your life at some point.
Yep.
And in the temple,
didn't want to.
Nor did I. And in the temple, they reinforce that you are going to give your life. It's like,
yep.
Do you and each of you promise to give all that you have, all with which the Lord has blessed you, all with which he may bless you, even your own lives, if necessary, to the building up of the kingdom of God? And we promise to do that. And I just want to say, I want to take a moment to say that real Mormons lost their lives this year.
Yeah.
And there is never a time when violence is okay or justified. My heart breaks for those people and their family members. Yeah. And it is an awful, horrible thing. And what I feel like is even worse is that after that tragedy happened, many people went online and came for the ex-Mormon content creators and told us that it was because of us that people commit violence against members of the church. And first of all, it's absolutely false. I would never advocate for that. And it's horrible. Yeah. All of that being said, it's in the Book of Mormon. You know, they're teaching it to their children.
Yeah.
And we're going to be snarky about it because Kirsten and I had legitimate traumatic feelings about this as children. Yeah. So I just, I don't know. It is,
these are some of
that
what we're coming to
crimes against Mormons, but that's not what we're talking about here tonight.
No, I appreciate you saying all of that, Megan, because you're much more eloquent than I am, of course, per usual. But what I was going to share is the next parts of the Book of Mormon. So specifically Alma, it gets really into a lot of wars and horrible things happening, a lot of violence. I mean, people used to joke that Alma is the wars. It's the war chapters. And so a lot of the stories that are coming up are things that are not nice, are not pretty, are, really, really violent, and things that I really strongly remember as a kid being scared of. We had visuals with lessons with literal, you'd put the flames on the person, and pictures. And it's crazy to me that they would show these things to their children, but they can't watch, Schindler's List or something like that. So, because it's rated R. So it's just these next few lessons, just, I don't know. I feel like the way they write them in the children's book is very much like See Jane Run. They're just
It
like,
is. Yeah,
and
they
then
dumb it down.
they got burned when it's like, do you know what that means? Do you know what I'm saying? So
yeah. But it's the reason why, and this and also like the Mormon legends of people who were persecuted in Missouri back in the day and who did lose their lives and things like that. It was always like, I saw it coming around every corner. I was like, at some point, somebody's going to kill me because I'm Mormon. That's what I thought as a child.
Yeah, same. Especially with, thinking that we've talked about this before, we're the chosen generation or the last generation, and hearing that there's going to be wars and rumors of wars and the believers and the non-believers, and things like that. It started feeling like, in my mind as a kid, I literally thought someone was going to, put some sort of weapon in my face. I don't know if we can say it on YouTube. Pew, pew, in my face and say, are you Mormon or do you believe in Jesus? And if I said yes, I would be dead. And if I said no, I was denying the spirit, and then I would go to outer darkness.
And then you'd go to outer darkness.
Those were literal thoughts, of me as a child. And I thought one day it might come to that, if, or it seemed like a very high possibility. So why would anybody put that into a child's head? Oh, wait, we have pictures that we talk about it.
Oh, this is what put it into our head.
Yeah, this is the stuff.
Oh, man.
So here we go. Do you want to go first, Megan?
I'll go first. Yeah, because I have to also say, in my Book of Mormon reader, this is chapter 16. It comes right after the last one that we did, which was way back. I was looking today. It was way back on December 15th. So it's been a while. But we were talking about Alma the Younger. Remember, Alma was the prophet who had a son whose name was Alma, and he was very bad and wicked in his teenage years. He was rebellious. And then he turned to God and decided to become a prophet.
And a missionary, because he also was bad with the sons of Mosiah. So my book has several chapters between that. So that chapter of Alma the Younger is chapter 18. And the one we're doing tonight is chapter 22. So I have several chapters in between there that follow more like the way the Book of Mormon goes.
Right.
So
mine got right into the grit of the violence.
The real stuff. Right. So when Alma the Younger was being bad, he was hanging out with the 4 sons of Mosiah. And so basically, Alma the Younger came out of his coma and was like, I'm going to do good things. And he's going to go teach the people. And then the 4 sons of Mosiah then also went and decided to be missionaries to the Lamanites. So they're all serving missions. Literally, that's what it says. They go to different lands and become missionaries. And they are going to go off and teach the people. So basically, this one is about Alma's mission. Mine had stories about the sons of Mosiah's mission, but they're not as exciting as Alma's. So maybe they just skipped over all of that. So,
Kirsten, I just want to let you know that in the chat, Biplane Tail Dragger is singing Saturday's Warriors just for us.
I love that so much. Spoiler alert, my husband doesn't really know this yet, but me and Megan have now discussed it. We're thinking that we need to do either a live or a members only live or something, maybe even an edited. It'll probably be long. You can find Saturday's Warrior on YouTube. And we want to show it to my husband and get his live reaction as a Never Mormon.
Okay, so here's my idea. Hear me out. Since it's available on YouTube,
yes,
but we don't want to get a copyright strike, we could set up a watch party on my Patreon, but we can make it free.
That is an excellent idea. And
that way
we won't get in trouble.
Yes, That way everyone can watch it with us and we can pause it at all the moments where John has something to say.
He's going to have lots of things to say, because when I was telling it to him, he was like, what? And I was like, and then the girl, she's waiting for her missionary. And he's like, well, of course. Just,
will I was like, wait for you?
Doesn't morning wait for I don't want to get in trouble.
That's true. Sing too much of it, but also
and then the missionary song "Humble Way" that was stuck in my head like the whole rest. Humble way now, humble way, and I was like, "This is when the guy takes out his cigarettes and stomps on them." And John was like, "I'm sorry,
that's right.
What is this?"
We do desire John to receive it. So Kirsten and I
showed him the mailbox. Do you remember that one? The mailbox,
yes,
with the letter. She's like, she was so happy to get your letter, and then she died. Yeah, I showed him that, and he was like, "Oh my gosh!"
All right, so Kirsten sent me a TikTok over the weekend where an ex-Mormon creator like summarizes the movie, and it brought back so many memories for me, and I've had the song stuck in my head all day long. So I would say that we need to schedule this fairly soon.
We should, yeah. He wanted to watch it with me yesterday. He was like, let's just watch it. I was like, no. I want your live reaction with Megan.
And then I was like,
we need it for everybody.
We desire all to receive it.
Seeing this. Okay, number one, it was made in the 70s. So like it is not good, guys. Maybe it was the 80s when they did the film. But
it was the early 80s.
It has a lot of the very weird Mormon doctrines. So if you're a never Mormon, like, can you imagine those two combinations? It's going to be fan-freaking-tastic to see what he's going to think.
I love the reverse labor and delivery nurse.
Oh, yeah. I love that, too. What I was thinking, too, is I'm like, he's going to see it and be like, those are Star Trek. Like, beam me up, Scotty. Anyways. Okay. Alma's mission to Ammonihah. Do you want to go first, Megan?
I'm going to go first. Yeah. Mine just says Alma the Younger and Amulek. All right.
Okay. How long is yours, though? Because mine's like several pages.
Mine is 4 pages long.
Mine is 1, 2.
Oh, I lied. It's 6 pages long.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mine's 7.
Whoa.
They had a lot to say about Alma's mission.
Hey, Angel Eyes, good to see you. Well, all right, let's get cracking then.
Yes.
So, Alma the Younger, given his history of being a terrible person, God chose Alma the Younger to be a leader of the church.
Yeah, here we go.
Alma the Younger loved the people. He wanted them to be righteous. Guys, look at the love that is in his face. Can you see how much he loved the people? So excited. Look how excited he is to be the leader of the people.
He looks really good. And I'm shocked they gave him a beard, because in mine, he has no beard and he is very much a white.
Yeah, usually beards mean evil people.
So, I mean, yeah, go ahead.
All right. Alma the Younger felt sad when he saw some of the people become wicked. Wicked. Hey, McSpunky, it's good to see you. It's been a while.
Hey, friend.
Alma the Younger went to many cities to teach the people. He told them to obey God's commandments. And as we know, all the prophets have to hold their hands up in the air.
It's the only way people can hear them.
Listen to me.
Obey God or else. Yeah.
In some of the cities, the people believed Alma the Younger. They repented and started to obey God's commandments.
They sound like nerds.
I think it was Trevor said we need to have a shirt that says only nerds go to heaven, but I'm a nerd and I don't want to go to heaven. So
you're a geek. Geeks are better than nerds. It's true.
Ooh, I'm going to have to think about that.
John says that all the time. He's like, I'm not a nerd. I'm a geek.
I don't know if I'm a geek or a nerd. Yeah. I'm having an existential crisis right now.
No, you're a geek because only nerds go to heaven. No.
Oh.
Nope. Sorry. Go.
I don't know if I can wear that on a
t-shirt. Along. You can.
Thank you, Angel Eyes.
Oh, yay. Angel Eyes, you're so sweet.
That's right. Touchdown and listen to God.
Awesome.
The people in the city of Ammonihah would not listen to him. They were mean to him. They made him leave their city. Look at how dejected he is as he's leaving the city.
I'm showing you mine just because, look, in mine, they threw him on the ground.
Oh.
They're like,
maybe
get out.
He fell on the ground because he's a klutz and he tripped.
Maybe. It says they threw him out of the city. And he's rubbing his head. They punched him.
He probably tripped and fell and then was like, persecution. They pushed me.
It's because of God.
Oh my gosh.
Although one guy is dusting his hands off at the gate. Look at that guy.
He's like
dusting his hands. He's like, ha ha, throw out the trash.
That's right. We're done with you. Then
go ahead.
An angel came to Alma the Younger, and we know it's an angel because Alma the Younger is in this position.
Yes. Oh, mine, he's just talking. I'm just showing you the pictures because they're going to be very similar, and this is a long lesson.
Yeah, mine he's shielding his eyes from the angel. Alma the Younger obeyed the angel. He went back to Ammoniah. But look, I can see that he's got some doubt. He's like, do I really have to go through this door?
That might have been a hallucination.
I don't wanna.
Yeah.
Alma the Younger was very hungry. He asked a man for something to eat. The man's name was Amulek. Yeah. Amulek was a righteous man. An angel had told him to help Alma the Younger. So this is one of those crazy like premonition things where Amulek had a visitation from an angel, and the angel was like, a dude is going to come and he's going to be hungry, so you need to prepare some food for him.
Yeah.
And also I really like the way that his home looks like something from the Utah 1980s with a little curtain in the background.
I mean, mine looks a little more authentic, but I have to say there's definitely a difference between Alma, the good Nephite, and Amulek, the bad Lamanite.
Well, it says he was righteous.
Okay, all I'm saying is there is a blonde and there is dark hairs. That's all I'm saying. Okay, look at it.
All right,
look at him.
Trevor Amulek, not Amulek.
With an E. Gosh, that's what she said. What? That doesn't even work there. What are you doing?
Amulek took Alma the Younger home and gave him food. God told Alma the Younger to take Amulek and speak to the people again. So what, did God like visit him in his bedroom? Is that what happened? Literally, God came to his bedroom because of the light.
Well, I have to say mine is something different. Maybe they thought that was weird because it says the Holy Ghost came and helped them.
I have a feeling we're going to have to go to the main scriptures and sort out this chicanery.
Right? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. They don't know what they're talking about.
The Holy Ghost. Oh, then mine does say the Holy Ghost helped Alma the Younger, and Amulek spoke to the people.
Yes. Okay.
Amulek told the people they were wicked and they should repent.
Yeah.
One of the men was named Zeezrom. He was very wicked.
Yeah, he's a bad guy.
You can tell because he's bald.
Oh, in mine he's pointing with anger.
Well, yes, he's pointing in mine also, but he's bald and he's like, wearing an amulet.
For like amulet.
An amulet for Amulek.
Look at this one. He's got his hands on his hips. He's like,
He's like, hey, you guys are.
You're bad. Also, they're wearing black and red. So obviously we know they're bad.
Zeezrom tried to trick Amulek. He wanted to make Amulek say something that was not true.
This is a very important, funny story. So
I'm excited.
I used to say that I thought Zeezrom was probably an attorney, and that did not go over well with my father, who was an attorney. For those who've never been,
who was an actual attorney.
He tried to trick him with logic, perhaps.
That's right.
So
he said, I feel like probably that Zeezrom had Amulek on the stand, and he was like, "You would agree with me, wouldn't you, Amulek?" That
yes, because it's like Zeezrom tried to trick Amulek with questions. He wanted to destroy everything that was good. He would cause problems, and then people would pay him money to solve the problems he created. That's what mine says. Is that not an attorney?
Yours is detailed. Oh,
is that not an attorney? Is that not an attorney? I said what I said. Yeah. I apologize to any attorneys in the chat, but also I don't, because I said what I said. So that's all I'm saying.
Trevor Larson said, "Booze is booze, in my opinion." And ET said, "Don't say that to Megan. No bottom shelf here." And then Teresa says, "She was only 4, meaning I was only 4 when I started drinking from the top shelf." Just kidding. That was not. It's a different thread.
Oh my God. Right. I just wanted to talk about attorney Zeezrom trying to mess everything up and be tricky.
Yep.
That's all I'm saying.
Totally was. But God blessed Amulek. Zeezrom could not trick him.
No.
Alma the Younger spoke to the people. He told them that Amulek's words were true. Zeezrom knew that he had been wrong. You can tell by the really apologetic look on his face.
He's like,
"Aw, I was wrong.
Dang it."
He could see that God was helping Alma the Younger and Amulek. He asked them to teach him more.
No. They skipped over a part.
Okay, but you're going to have your turn to say yours.
Oh, sorry.
You're going to get to correct yours.
Well,
so mine is the earlier version. So they corrected it when they printed your version.
I feel like this is a very important part. That's why I'm like,
Oh, go ahead.
It said Zeezrom could not trick Amulek, so I offered him money to say there was no God.
You can buy anything in this world with money.
Say there is no God. Amulek knew God lives and said Zeezrom knew it too, but he loved money more than God.
Oh,
again.
Sounds like an attorney. My apologies to all attorneys
pissed off
in
my
our
dad
audience.
so bad.
Okay, but
then
literally,
Amulek taught Zeezrom about Jesus. Okay, but that I feel like is kind of important part.
It is. I do. I think it's important clarification.
Yeah.
Ganesh Cherian and I just had a conversation about this on my other channel when we talked about Joseph Smith being arrested 42 times. Yeah. Joseph Smith was involved in at least 4 court cases before the Book of Mormon was written. And Ganesh was pointing out how critical the Book of Mormon is of attorneys.
That is a good point.
Yeah. There you go.
They offered him money to say there's no God. That's just what. Oh, and I didn't even notice he's got little silver coins in his hand. He's like, here, just say. What I want to know is why they give them money to say there's no God. Like, what? Who would do that? I would never be like, if you say there's no God, I'll give you $10. Like, that's the stupidest thing I ever heard. Like, what a waste of money.
Right. I mean, you can find plenty of people to say there's no God. I guess it's like, I don't know, maybe is it the duper's delight of getting a prophet to say that there's no God?
But for money, like, be like, I'll give you a piece of chocolate. Like, here's a Reese's Pieces to say that there's no God, you know? And now I'm going to start something in the comments. They're going to be like, is it Reese's or Reese's? Great. Now I'm canceled.
Always trying to stir up controversy, Kirsten. Can't you just stick with the facts?
Is it caramel or caramel? I mean, like, I could start all sorts of stuff.
It depends.
Megan, don't even. Okay? Just drink your Prosecco like a fancy. Leave us cinnamon whiskeys alone. I want to taste a candle with my horchata, okay?
Oh my gosh. This is why I love
Monday
nights.
It's been a day, guys. I know. That's why we had to have tonight, because it's been a fucking day.
We needed it. Well, can you imagine?
Yes. I thought you were just asking if I can imagine. Yes, I can, in fact, imagine.
Can you imagine how smug Susan's husband would be if I was like, hey, I'll give you $50 to say that God's not real.
He'd be like, are you a full tithe payer?
He would be like, I cast you out.
Who likes him? No one. Like, get out of here.
Him.
What I think is so funny is every time I say anything about him on TikTok or whatever, everyone's like, agrees. Nobody likes him. Nobody likes him.
Yeah. My favorite is when you did the ex-Mormon Christmas or whatever. Oh, and you were like, which one of the 12 apostles would you get rid of? And tell me why it's Bednar.
Because it's true. Even my true believing siblings have said they don't like him. So
nobody likes him. Nobody
likes him. Sorry, Susan's husband.
You must be going to some really upscale places.
I was gonna say, well, I mean, I was gonna say in Vegas, I know that they take the
they take the poker chips. Yeah.
Yeah.
What could one banana cost? $10.
$10. Go watch a Star War.
Here's $10. Go watch a Star War. I literally just saw that episode yesterday.
I freaking love her so much. Can I just say that?
Lucille?
I just do. Yeah.
All right.
I love her.
Yeah. She's amazing.
Look at me.
Anyway.
Withholding and getting off.
Here's a candy bar. No, I'm withholding it.
Look at me getting off. People are going to be like, what the hell are they talking about? Guys, we are off our rocker today.
Arrested Development.
If you haven't watched it, do yourself a favor and go watch it.
But only the first 3 seasons.
Yeah.
After that, just call it good and say, I enjoyed it for what it was.
All right. I made a huge mistake.
Don't watch season 4 because then afterwards you're going to be like, I made a
You'll be sad.
Huge mistake. All right.
Yeah.
Some other people believed Alma the Younger and Amulek. They wanted to obey God's commandments.
Oh, cute.
But most of the people were angry with Alma the Younger and Amulek. Were they angry or were they having a flex off?
Oh, yeah.
They're just flexing their muscles at this point. That's all they're doing.
Yeah, they're like, believe or else.
All right. I'm just going to give a warning.
Yeah.
This is where it starts to get a little nasty, guys.
By a little, she means a lot. So.
It's about to get real. They tied Alma the Younger and Amulek up and took them to prison.
Mm-hmm.
It escalates exponentially in the next 2 panels, okay? That's all.
Yeah.
The men who believed Alma the Younger and Amulek tried to help them. The wicked people chased the righteous people out of the city, and apparently they stoned them because there are rocks a-flying.
Mine says it. Mine actually says the wicked people threw rocks at them.
Yeesh.
So
I always, I was like, I never understood like the stoning part in the Bible and stuff whenever we were going over it until someone literally threw rocks at me. And then I was like, oh, that's going to hurt.
It wasn't Ronald McDonald.
It was not Ronald McDonald.
He just did the lunchbox.
It was just the lunchbox. And not the good kind of stoned, McSpunky. All right. This is the worst part, you guys. The wicked people threw the righteous women and children into a fire. They made Alma the Younger and Amulek watch. And this is literally the picture in my Book of Mormon. It's a pit with fire in it, and they're grabbing women and children to throw them into the fire pit.
Yeah. I'll show you mine. Are they carrying the women and children in yours? Because they are in mine.
They're just, the woman is kind of like this, and they've got her by both arms, and the children are trying to run away, and people are grabbing them. So it's, it's okay, Aaron Shook. We know that Native Americans did not wear these outfits. These are not Native Americans, so it's okay.
These are made up people. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
A delightful tale for the little children. Yeah. Alma the Younger and Amulek felt very sad for the people who were burned in the fire. Okay, I'm sorry. They just stood there and watched. They didn't ask for God to save the people.
They do, according to mine.
Okay, well, according to mine, they just felt very sad. That's all they did. They just stood there and felt very sad.
Well, mine says they wanted to use the power of God to save them. But Alma told Amulek that he would not stop the killing because the dying people would soon be with God. Okay, we need to get to mine. You need to hurry up. Mine's way more detailed.
All right. Alma the Younger said God would bless the people who died in the fire. That's basically it. He's like, it's okay. God is going to bless them. And what the hell is going on with this beard? Can we please talk about this chin strap? I don't
Those
like it.
Those chops, man. The artist was like, I have the best idea.
Do not question. This is the restored church.
I can't, dude. I can't even tonight. Ugh. Please continue, Megan.
His sideburns just turned into one beard that went all the way around.
He is styling. You know what? I guess he's on his mission. Or no. Yeah, he's on his mission. He has no lady friends to impress.
I don't understand how the hairline got so jagged. Did he try to cut his own bangs with no mirror, or what
Probably.
happened?
I mean, I've seen missionaries who try to cut their own hair.
Peter says it needs a set of your eyebrows.
Megan really does have those eyebrows and facial hair nailed down, man.
It's, I've got them right here. Just
you should stack them so it makes a chin strap for the guy. Oh, you think you're cooler than us with your eyebrow? Look at, dude, people are gonna clip that. You're gonna be the next thumbnail, if you know what I'm saying.
Hey, I've done way stupider shit than that, okay?
Oh my God, you're right. No argument from me.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go.
All right. We need to hurry. We need to be off in 30 minutes. All right. Let's see.
What happens in 30 minutes?
I'm going on web sleuths. I told the people while you were gone. Sorry. All right.
Yeah. Okay, go.
Alma the Younger and Amulek were taken back to prison. They were not given any food or water. The wicked people hit them.
Mine says they did more than that. Go ahead.
Oh. Alma the Younger and Amulek prayed to God. God helped them break the ropes. The earth began to shake. The prison walls fell. The wicked people in the prison were killed. Alma the Younger and Amulek walked out of the prison. They were not hurt. The people in Ammonihah were afraid of them. And that's them with the prison walls down. And they're just walking straight out of there. No problem.
Magic. Freaking Houdinis.
That's where Lori got it. Alma the Younger and Amulek left Ammonihah and went to another city called Sidom.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with Sodom. Many people in this city believed them. Zeezrom was in Sidom. He felt sorry for the wicked things he had done. He was sick. Alma the Younger and Amulek blessed him. You can tell that he's feeling really sorry for what he's done because he's on his deathbed.
Yeah. Yep. I mean,
Zeezrom was healed. Alma the Younger baptized him. Zeezrom went out to teach the people the gospel. Alma the Younger and Amulek baptized many people. They chose people to be leaders and teachers in the church. So the moral of the story, kids, is even though women and children were burned alive, there were lots of people who got baptized. So it was all okay.
Ta-da! Okay,
Ta-da.
I was waiting to not interrupt you. So when they went to visit Zeezrom on his deathbed, I guess they didn't take a pass on that. I had to. I'm sorry. But I waited until you were done. I almost come down to my deathbed and see how sick I am. Dude, I'm fucking on one tonight, man.
I guess so. It's fine. It's one of those nights.
Yeah, it is.
Let's see. Do I have
mine?
That
has
one?
A lot more. Do you have it?
It's only 14 seconds long.
Because I need to confirm how you're feeling. You because you represent yourself, no one else can waive your own appearance.
You're welcome to come over to the jail and come to my cell and see how I'm doing in there.
All right, I'll take a pass on that.
I'll take a pass on that as well.
No, thank you. Well. But Alma didn't, because he's better than all of us.
He didn't. That's right.
Because he was a prophet, Megan, and we're just lowly, snarky YouTubers.
Yeah.
All right. So now we're going to read my story, which has a lot more detail, both positive and negative. All right. And my pictures, I think, are not as funny as yours because I think they wised up and tried to make it look a little bit more, you can tell who's good and who is bad. And they gave everyone hair. I don't see any baldies in this one. So there's that. Okay. Here we go. I want you to know I too would take a pass on all of this, which is why I left. But here we are. Okay. Alma worried about the Nephites' wickedness.
Oh.
So he decided to spend all his time preaching the gospel. He chose Nephiha. Nephiha? I don't remember how to say it.
I think I said it Nephiha.
To replace him as the chief judge. The chief judge was where the presidents and shit stuff.
Yeah.
Alma taught the gospel throughout the land. When he tried to preach to Ammonihah, the people would not listen and they threw him out of the city. We saw this with the guy. He's like, ha ha ha. All right. Alma said that the people of Ammonihah were so wicked. He left to go to another city. Look how sad he is because they kicked him out. He's like, man, nobody likes me.
He's going to pout.
Right. So the angel came and comforted Alma. The angel told him to go back to Ammonihah and preach again. Alma hurried back. Alma was so hungry. As he entered the city, he asked a man for food. An angel had told the man that Alma would come and that Alma was a prophet. This man, Amulek, took Alma to his home and fed him. Alma stayed with Amulek and his family for many days. He thanked God for Amulek's family and blessed them. And we saw that picture.
Yeah.
Alma told Amulek about his calling to teach the people of Ammonihah. Amulek went with Alma to teach the people, and the Holy Ghost helped them. Great. Alma told the people to repent or God would destroy them. I know. What a fucking surprise. That's like God's favorite thing to do to people he doesn't like. He said Jesus Christ would come and save those who had faith and repented. The people of Ammonihah became angry. They tried to throw Alma in prison, but the Lord protected him. So this time the Lord protected him. Also, check out Alma's, I don't know if that's a bowl cut, it looks like.
Looks like it, yeah.
What's going on. Pretty sexy. Then Amulek began to teach. Many of the people knew Amulek. He was not a stranger, and Alma was. He told them about the angel he had seen. Amulek said Alma was a prophet of God and spoke the truth. People were so surprised to hear Amulek's testimony. I guess when you're one of them, they're like, oh, we know this guy, so he's cool. Some of the people became angry, especially a wicked one named Zeezrom. They tried to trick Amulek with questions, but he told them he knew about their plan. I don't know why that's funny to me. He's like, haha, just as I predicted, you'd ask me questions.
I knew you were going to try to ask me questions.
Haha,
I am prepared. I've prepared some answers for you.
Right? Zeezrom wanted to destroy everything that was good. He would cause problems, and then people would pay him money to solve the problems he created.
Sounds like an attorney. Oh, we already said that.
Oh, it comes in later, too. He's going to defend them when they go to prison.
Of course.
Yeah. Zeezrom could not trick Amulek, so he offered him money to say there was no God. But Amulek knew God lives and said Zeezrom knew it too, but he loved money more than he loved God. Then Amulek taught Zeezrom about Jesus and about the resurrection and eternal life. The people were amazed, and Zeezrom began to shake with fear. Megan, shake with fear, because we don't know about eternal life and the resurrection.
No!
Shaking with fear.
He doesn't look very shaky to me.
No, they didn't know how. But as you can see, his hands are up like this.
Oh, they are up, so.
Maybe he's got Parkinson's all of a sudden. Who knows?
They should have drawn some squiggly lines around his hands.
Like Charlie Brown or something.
Like Charlie Brown.
Wah, 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 wah. Okay. Zeezrom knew that Alma and Amulek had the power of God because they knew his thoughts. Zeezrom asked questions and listened to Alma as he taught the gospel. Some people believed Alma and Amulek and began to repent and study the scriptures. Look at this guy. He's like talking up in the air. He's like, oh. That means he's repenting.
Everyone listen to me. I'm repenting.
Right? Okay. Most of the people wanted to kill Alma and Amulek. They tied them up and took them to the chief judge.
Oh, no, not the chief judge.
No, he's in charge, you know. Zeezrom was sorry he'd been wicked and had taught the people lies. He begged the people to let Alma and Amulek go. So here they are in front of the chief judge. Here he is.
Oh,
the chief judge.
The chief judge always has like a really swanky throne.
Yeah, he does. And here he is. That's Zeezrom, Alma and Amulek tied up. See, so he's being their attorney. I told you. I probably thought he was an attorney because I had this book. And I was like, see? Attorney.
It's a courtroom.
100. Zeezrom and the other people who believed Alma and Amulek's teachings were thrown out of the city. The wicked people threw rocks at them. See, and this is where they're throwing rocks at them. See, they're running away in the rocks. It's very exciting. Then wicked people gathered the women and children who believed and threw them along with their scriptures into the fire.
Wait a second, Kirsten.
That's what I said. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I will not them and their scriptures into the fire. Yeah, burning scriptures is blasphemy.
See, so they got the women, which I think is so sad, and they've got the scrolls of their scriptures, which I would like to point out are not gold plates.
They are not gold plates. Let's please do point that out.
Can we please keep at least it consistent? Like, is it paper? Is it gold plates? Because in this picture, it's scrolls. So
we're not going to be keeping it consistent. I'm sorry. We're just going to make shit up.
He forgot. Plot hole. He's like, dang it, I should have corrected that.
You know what TBMs would say, though, is that these are just cartoons. Cartoons are not doctrine. Just because they drew a picture of it doesn't mean that it's real. And
doesn't
by the way,
that the first presidency approved it or looked at it or said it was fine. Yeah,
that's right. Even though everything is correlated and passed through the first presidency. By the way, though, Kirsten, I forgot to tell you, I found the golden plates. I found them.
In your ass? Like, what are you talking about?
I don't think they would fit. I have an actual picture of the golden plates.
Oh, okay. Me too.
You don't believe me?
Oh,
these are the real golden plates. I visited a church history site in Missouri, and this replica, no, not replica.
The replica?
These are the real plates. You know how I know?
No. Because I took them.
Nope. Kirsten, that is not canonized. That is Reformed Egyptian on those plates.
But then how did he use the stone in the hat? Like, none of this is making sense. Get rid of that picture. You're trying to make me be a Mormon again. Wow. I'm not tricked by you. Do you probably, I'll give you some money to say those aren't real.
It literally says this is the Book of Mormon.
What?
Oh,
No,
I'm sorry. I'm
you
sorry.
need to scroll into the plate. What does it say?
I'm sorry. It says the metal plates displayed in this case are an artist's representation of the metal plates unearthed in New York State in 1827.
You're a liar.
When the original plates were translated, they were found to contain a record of the ancient inhabitants of America, their origins, their history, and an eyewitness account of the appearance of the long-awaited Messiah.
Bullshit. Excuse me.
I like how they say, though, it's an artist representation of the metal plates. They don't ever call them golden plates in this placard.
Because I think they were brass at one point.
Well, there were brass plates. But here's the thing. This is what they actually, like the size they would have needed to be. Do you know how effing heavy those things would have been? There is no way that Joseph Smith could have been running through the woods carrying these things in a knapsack.
Think how many pages are in the Book of Mormon. Like, that is not equivalent.
Way too many.
Like, that's not equivalent. I said what I said.
Anyway, I just wanted everyone to know that these are the real gold plates. I know the Mormons like to say they were taken up into heaven, but I think these are the real plates. They just don't want people to know they're the real plates because then someone might try to steal them. And we all know how great the security is in LDS church buildings.
These might be the real ones because the other ones taken by Moroni, that's fake. That is made up. So these might be the real ones because they're the only ones that exist.
Yeah, these are the real ones. They just don't want people to know these are real gold because then otherwise someone would try to melt them down. And what is more precious than the word of God?
A woman's virtue. Wait, oh no, is that above rubies? I forgot what it I think I got the scripture wrong.
You sent me that TikTok and I was having a really hard time with it.
I'm sorry.
About a woman's virtue being more precious than golden plates.
Yeah.
Please continue. I'm so sorry.
TM.
Angel Eyes is like, no, shut up and get on with it.
Here. No. Web sleuths can wait because that gets all like serious and people are like, we hate you, Megan. Here.
They don't say that. Trisha's going to do her intro and her DDTs. We're fine.
And I still have 2 pages. So, okay.
That's right. Please continue.
Blah, blah, blah. Throw in the fire. Okay. Alma and Amulek were forced to watch the women and children die. Amulek wanted to use the power of God to save them. I remember that part. He wanted to pray, and Alma told him no. But Alma told Amulek that he was not to stop the killing because the dying people would soon be with God. The wicked people would then be punished. I remember that part. So if you pulled up the scripture, not that we need to right now, I'm just saying I remember Amulek wanting to pray and Alma telling him no, because that bothered me even as a kid. I was like, what an asshole. Okay. The chief judge slapped Alma and Amulek several times and mocked them because they had not saved the burning women and children. I told you mine have more detail. Other evil men came to the prison and abused Alma and Amulek in many ways, including starving them and spitting on them. And they have a picture of it. They're like getting beat up and stuff.
Are there spitting pictures?
Well, he's being hit, I think.
Here's where I want to just share a little bit of a personal story. My dad, for whatever reason, I think this must have been like something in the family. Whenever he would get really, really angry, he would say, I'm just so angry I could just spit. And I was always really confused by that declaration. I did not understand why that was such a bad thing. Yeah. And so one time I said, I mean, if you really want to spit, go ahead and spit.
It doesn't seem like that big of a deal.
That was the wrong thing for me to say. I won't say what happened afterwards. Sure. It was unpleasant. But I just want to say, apparently in the Book of Mormon, spitting was frowned upon mean. Also. Was really,
this
really
one,
bad.
This picture is not good either. The chief judge said to Alma and Amulek, they should use their power of God to free themselves, and then he would believe. He slapped them again, and it shows him with a closed fist.
Oh,
like ready to
not
go.
Slapping. That's hitting. Davis, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate you.
Thank you so much. That's so kind.
We love you guys. And Trevor.
What? What did Trevor say?
Nothing. Go ahead.
No, now I have to. No. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to keep going and you'll tell me later.
It was a spitting joke.
Oh, I had one in my head, but I didn't say it, which is why Trevor got the award.
You're right, E.T. Lizard. It was disrespectful. I should not have said that. I don't regret it.
Anywho, Alma and Amulek stood up. Alma prayed and asked God to make them strong because of their faith. Okay, so the king says, Chief Judge says, if you use the power of God, I'll believe you. So they stood up and they prayed. The power of God filled Alma and Amulek, and they broke the ropes that held them down. The evil men were scared. Exactly. Remember what also she says then after that? Because I do. Anyways, they broke the ropes that held them. The evil men were scared and tried to run, but they fell down. Couldn't escape.
Oh, no. That's what happens in every horror film ever.
They fall down. The ground shook, and the prison walls fell on the wicked men. The Lord protected Alma and Amulek, and they were not hurt. Yeah, they weren't. They were protected from the walls falling down. See? Look, and they got their hands in their air just because they're prophets, like Megan pointed out.
We're prophets.
Earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We're almost done, guys. People of Ammonihah came and saw what was happening. They saw Alma and Amulek walk out, and they became scared and ran away. The Lord told Alma and Amulek to go to, what is it, Sidom? Sidom, I think. I think you're right.
Remember, not to be confused with Sodom.
Sodom. Yeah. They found the righteous people. Zeezrom was also there and very sick. Zeezrom was glad to see Alma and Amulek. He worried that they had been killed because of what he had done. He asked them to heal him.
Oh.
Zeezrom believed in Jesus Christ and repented of his sins. When Alma prayed for him, Zeezrom was immediately healed. See, and we know because here he was sick in his deathbed.
I just want to point out,
he's not.
But Kirsten, apparently this means that he did not have the faith not to be healed.
That is true. That is incredibly true.
Yeah.
So he knew he would be
healed, but not enough faith to not be healed.
Yeah, and see, he's got his blue Linus blanket.
He's like, I feel better. I don't want to go on the cart.
I'm not dead yet. Yes, you are.
You'll be stone dead in a moment.
When will you be back? Not till Thursday. Oh, that is way too long. All right. Zeezrom was baptized and began to preach the gospel. Many others were also baptized. Okay, this is the part you didn't have that is important.
Okay, very important.
So, yeah, everybody got baptized. Blah, yay. The wicked people of Ammonihah were all killed by a Lamanite army, just as Alma prophesied. And look at them all dead. So in yours, they protected children from knowing everybody died. And in mine, they're like, that's pretty important. We should leave that in.
I forgot about that.
Well, now you remember.
Unfortunately, thanks.
That's all.
So just call me Kim, just in case she's confused. It's because Susan's husband, David Bednar, the guy, with the Lord, the guy who's the worst with the Lord doesn't need your money. This guy.
The Lord does not need your money.
He started asking people if they had the faith to not be healed, because a lot of people were getting these priesthood blessings with the laying on of hands, and lo and behold, they were not being healed from their terrible, horrible illnesses. So he started asking people if they had the faith to not be healed.
Because, having faith in God's plan, basically. If do you have the faith to not be healed? So he's a gem of all sorts, dropping all sorts of delightful quips that are really going to help with the anxiety and depression that runs rampant throughout the Mormon church population.
Yes, the mental health in Utah is pretty much the worst in the country. There is more self-harm, there's more anxiety, there's more depression than anywhere else in the entire country. And I just also want to point out that in most places, the population is still majority Mormon. In Salt Lake, it's about 40% Mormon now. But the smaller the town, the greater the concentration of Mormons. And that's pretty much why, not only that, but they're like 49th in education.
Hey, I'm pretty sure that's Nevada. I'm just kidding.
I think only Nevada's not great. Worse. I might not be totally up on my statistics on that one, but they're very, very low in spending per student on education. One of the worst states in the union. So there's that.
Well, talking about the faith and healing, it's really, I'm sure, 1,000 billion. I mean, not billion. A lot of people have stories like this. You know, my brother was very sick. He had neuroblastoma, which is childhood brain cancer. He received many blessings of healing, including ones from the apostle Neil A. Maxwell, that he would be healed. And he got so sick and was literally dying that my parents began to pray that he would die because he was in so much pain. They couldn't do anything. The tumor was pressing on his brainstem. Which ultimately was what ended his life. But my parents said they had started to pray for him to go ahead and pass because he was in so much pain and he was only 4 years old, you know? And they were told by other ward and stake leaders that my brother was not healed because they didn't have enough faith, because he had been visited by the apostle and said he would be healed and all these things. And they were told that didn't come to pass because they didn't have enough faith. And you know, I can't think of a more hurtful thing to say to someone.
Honestly,
you know,
that's so true. So. I also, though, I don't know how these apostles continue to live with themselves after going around and promising people that they're going to be healed and then finding out that they die. Like, how do you live with yourself after that? And how do you continue to try to give people false hope after that?
They justify it. They justify it. Just like Bednar said, that, oh, well, it should be God's will. God needed him. It was his time to go. And now he's a perfect spirit. They would say that all the time. Well, no, he was a perfect spirit. He didn't need to have the life experiences and the trials that we all need because his spirit was perfect. Yeah. Give me a freaking break. You know, I don't know. But that's something that, like, I know I heard and probably believed, you know, at some point that, oh, I guess my brother was just such a great spirit. He didn't need to come and have this life because he was perfect, you know? So I don't know. Sorry, we went on a downer a little bit, but that's just something that is really hurtful doctrine that I guarantee you is still something that's being said. So.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, this is part of the problem, Peter Higgs, you know, LDS sponsored therapists trying to teach you, you know, part of Jody Hildebrand's whole thing was that she was trying to bring more faith into therapy, which is the opposite of what should be happening. It should be about the mental health of the individual. And if your religion is not healthy for you, then maybe you should consider a healthier thing. Yeah. So yeah, it's and Revbone 450. We will get to the Godzilla Jesus of 3rd Nephi. We're not quite there yet.
Oh yeah.
But we will get there.
Yeah. I saw someone on TikTok talking about how so many people have like mental health issues, and a true believer was like, if you have mental health issues, you can go to any ward or whatever ward you would be in, and they can try and help provide you with mental health services. And someone right under commented that's like, yeah, but it's going to be a church therapist and they're not going to truly help you. And then it started like this whole argument back and forth. And I was like, it's just like the sign I saw that was like free English classes and community, but really it's the missionaries teaching it. And the only way you can go past there are 2 free courses, and then the 3rd one you have to pay for. It gets better. And there's a discount, a significant discount if you are a member of the church. It's openly on the website. Like I told you we need to do a whole thing on it. It's like a 30 or 40% discount if you're a member of the church. So people who are going and taking free English classes, the first one is like basic learning. The second one is like a little bit more small sentences. And it says the third one will make you conversational. So that's the one you want. And you get this huge discount only if you're a member of the church.
Wow.
How screwed up is that?
Crazy.
Just saying.
That is messed up. We definitely need to do a whole episode.
We really do, because the whole guy that is now over it, let's just say he has been arrested for fraud. No, we don't even know. Let's just say it. He has been. I just want to present all of that. And the church quietly covered it up. He was over a Ponzi scheme and some other things. He has been arrested as a felon, and now he is over the educational department.
It's so crazy. So
I am not making that up.
This your time has me remembering lots. Can we address it? I don't know what your time you're talking about. Do you mean like my little tangent of my little story? I don't know. Please clarify. I'm so sorry. We desire all to receive good feelings.
I'm like, I just want good feelings. I'm almost done, so I'm feeling pretty good right now. Cinnamony and horchata.
All cinnamony and warm.
Yeah.
But yeah, E.T., are you talking about the spitting thing? Is it an LDS thing that spitting is so bad?
What? I'm so confused right now.
Because remember, I talked about my dad saying that he felt like he was so angry he could spit.
Yes.
I don't know if that's what E.T. is talking about here, but it seemed very important that we address this. So I'm happy to address it. I just want to make sure that I'm talking about the correct thing before I go off on another tangent. And not to worry, Angel Eyes. Trisha told me that she is going to do her other stories first, and then I'm covering a new case. So that's what that's about. And yes, I will stream it to my channel also.
Trisha just is like, I don't know who that Kirsten person is. I don't know why you want to talk about Mormons with her. She's probably crazy. I mean,
Trisha,
but
Trisha grew up around Mormons. She lived in Utah, but she was not Mormon. And she always talks about how she dated a guy whose name was LaBob, and he always wanted to squeeze her laboobs.
Oh my God. Good for LaBob. That is a name, man. LaBob?
It is, but I actually have to say, when I was a youth, I used to babysit for a woman whose name started with J.A. And everybody in their family had a name that started with J.A. So, for example, like Jamegan or Jakirsten, or it wasn't quite that, but everybody's name was that. And I don't want to say it because their names are so unique that I'm afraid that I would, out them.
Right.
But it was, it was that. And I felt like that was definitely a Mormon thing. So when I heard LaBob, I was like, it's just like, it's Jabob, only LaBob. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I do hear a lot in Mormon families specifically, like all using the same first letter, or like having rhyming name. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Things like that. Yeah. And just, they have so many kids, by the end, they're just making up sounds. They're like, this is my kid. You're like, okay. How do you spell that? They're like A-D-O. It's like, what?
There are so many made up names in the Utah area.
I have to say, Megan, this is something I literally started at BYU because, I'd say my name's Kirsten, and people would be like, how do you spell that? And I'd be like, K-O-R. And they're like, what? And I'm like, the O is silent. And people would give me this. I would just make up, or I put an H in it somewhere. I added a T, like 2 T's, Y. And they're like, and I'm like, it's silent.
K-O-U-G-H-R-S-T-Y-N.
Exactly.
4 M's and a silent Q.
I would say it all the time. And they're just like, give me this look. And I was like, we're in Utah. We're here in Utah. You never know. So,
yeah.
There was a girl named Kirsten, though, in my ward, and it was the KJ because it was the Swedish spelling.
Oh, yeah.
KJR or KJIR or something like that.
R-S-T-E-E-N. I don't know.
No, everything else was the same. It just had a J in it.
Got it. I'm so sorry, E.T. Lizard. This is the danger of doing ex-Mormon snark, is that we get snarky about things and joke about them, and then people, it uncovers like their real traumatic experiences. So I'm really
I
sorry.
have a friend who has told me that she cannot and will not watch any of our videos because she's gotten triggered within the first 10 minutes of all, but she likes all of them.
So sorry.
She's always like, I
sweet.
like them, but I can't watch them. And I was like, I completely understand.
Oh,
So,
goodness.
yeah. Yeah. You never know who you're going to hit up with that stuff. So we apologize, but I hope everyone does have at least a little bit of a laugh and we're healing at least a little bit. Because
I was telling somebody earlier today that, you know, dark humor is my way of coping with things. And when I get to the point where I can joke about it, then I know that I'm in a good place, like I'm healing from it. But it takes me a while to get there. So, you know, I understand how these episodes can be for some people. So
for
I'm
sure.
sorry.
I don't know how much this happens to you, Megan, but in Las Vegas, a lot, I will run into people that were raised Mormon. And it's like you have this connection with people. You'll say something, I'll be like, oh, when I was Mormon. And they're like, I was Mormon. And then it's like, oh. And then you just sit there and like talk about your trauma together. I don't know how much that happens other places, but I feel like it happens kind of a lot in Las Vegas because there's a very concentrated Mormon population. And also it is Sin City for a reason, you know? So it's just kind of funny. I was thinking about this the other day where it's like, oh, you're at the bar and I was raised Mormon. I was raised Mormon. And then
it doesn't happen to me very often here in San Antonio, but when I go back to Utah, especially when I visit my favorite bar, which is the Asher Adams, which is the old Union Pacific Railroad station, and there's a big mural of Brigham Young arriving in the Salt Lake Valley. And it's overlooking the bar. And so I sit there and drink my whiskey and I'm like, see, Brigham, check it out. I like whiskey too. But I run into a lot of people there. And also, I don't know, lots of places in Salt Lake that I go where you can definitely tell somebody is an ex-Mormon or they were raised Mormon or whatever.
For sure.
But
we got to go to the Tabernacle, man. When I was there, they had live music. And the pianist started playing I Am a Child of God. And like the whole bar started singing it. It was awesome.
Kirsten, I know we keep saying that we're going to do this, but we really need to get to our song parodies.
I know. I have so many. I've written so many.
We just need to schedule it because if we schedule it, it will happen.
I mean, just to give you guys a taste, me and Megan have even written them to popular songs. I mean, Living on a Prayer, we literally changed the words to we're halfway there, make in front of prayer. That's been the song keeping us going.
MB says, please no.
Oh, I saw. Wine at home.
Yep. All the earth's a garden sweet when there's wine at home.
Oh, it's not all the earth. But yeah.
Oh, but yeah.
It's coming.
Anyways. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so glad we had this decompress at the end of a long day and the beginning of a new year, the end of a difficult year, the beginning of new things for all of us. And I'm so excited for this coming year because so many good things are going to happen in this year. I'm going to get to meet you in person. Oh, well, I mean, I've met you in person, but like as an
20
adult.
years.
Yeah. And then we're going to be together in Vegas. We're going to be together at Thrive. I'm so excited for that.
Me too.
And more to come. I'm sure there will be other times and other things.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for being here. We'll see you on Thursday where we're talking about Megan's patriarchal blessing and what I can remember from mine. It's gonna be a straight up good time. We'll have a members only live after. If you have received your patriarchal blessing and are a member, so we can talk about it, please feel free to email it to us or come prepared, and we will read comments and discuss the things that did not come to pass in your patriarchal blessing, the blessings and promises that perhaps may have passed you by. That's all I'm saying.
lifeafterlds@gmail.com. You can email your blessing to us or just what you remember of it. If there's a specific part you remember, because what we're finding increasingly is that they're very similar.
They are extremely similar. We already recorded that episode, or we would include everything. But again, we have the members only live right after.
Yeah, we'll do the live after.
We intend to talk about all of these things and perhaps even write some ourselves and give them to you, because we could be patriarchs as much as anybody else could be, right, Megan?
Kirsten, do you know who is really good at making up patriarchal blessings?
Me.
Artificial intelligence.
Oh my God. You should put yours in and then ask them to use like that same format. And we can make some for our subscribers.
That's right. If you desire to receive a patriarchal blessing, Joseph Smith Sr. used to charge between $1 and $5 for a patriarchal blessing, which in today's dollars is anywhere from $20 all the way up to $100. Can you imagine paying somebody $100 for like basically a fortune telling experience?
I mean, I couldn't, but I remember there was a commercial that would come on when I was little in Texas, and the preacher, would come on and say, "The Lord is telling me you need to pull your checkbook out right now and write me a check for your blessings to be," like it was part of the infomercial or commercial or whatever for the church. And he's like, "You need to pull your checkbook out right now and write a check to donate so your blessings can come true and your life will be changed." So yeah.
The Lord does not need your money.
Except for the preacher does.
Except for the preacher does. Oh my gosh.
Baby needs new shoes,
That's right. I need my Louboutins. I need my red bottoms. Come on.
Oh my God. On that note, we'll see y'all on Thursday. Love you.
I love you, Snarkians. I'm so glad you were here with us. Thanks for making our Mondays night super fun. Oh, yes. It would be a matriarchal blessing.
It totally would be. I love that. Yeah, that's what we're going to call it. Megan, have fun on Web Sleuths. I have never been more proud to not be part of the true crime community. So have fun.
All right. Love you guys. Have a great night. Happy Monday to you, and happy Tuesday to those of you who are already there in the future.
Yes.